Hello everyone. The topic of my seminar presentation is Meaning and Characteristics of Research. I would like to take this opportunity to thank HRDC Director Dr. Dhanashri Mahajan Madam, Assistant Director Dr. Rafe Sir, Course Coordinator Dr. Mure Sir, and Technical Hand Amol Sir. This seminar is submitted towards Refresher Course in Research Methods, MMTTC, HRDC, BAMU. As I have said earlier, that the topic of my presentation is meaning and characteristics of research. So now let us start with the meaning of research. The word research is derived from a French word recherche, meaning to search back. Research always starts from a question or a problem of some sort. Research is considered to be more formal, systematic, and intensive process of carrying on a scientific method of analysis. Best is defined research as the systematic and objective analysis and recording of controlled observations that may lead to the development of generalizations, principles, or theories, resulting in prediction and possibly ultimate control of events. Webster College Dictionary has defined it as a careful search, critical and exhaustive investigation, or experimentation having for its aim revision of accepted conclusion in the light of the newly discovered facts. Kerlinger has defined research. He has said that scientific research is systematic, controlled, empirical, and critical investigation of hypothetical propositions about the presumed relations among natural phenomena. Let us now see what are the characteristics of research. The very first one is research is directed towards the solution of a problem. The ultimate goal is to discover the cause and effect relationship between the variables. The second characteristic is research emphasizes the development of generalizations, principles, or theories that will be helpful in predicting future occurrences. The third characteristic is research is based on empirical evidences. It is not just simple gathering of information. The next one is research demands accurate observation and description. Research uses quantitative measuring devices, which is the most precise form of description. When this is not possible, they use qualitative or non-quantitative descriptions of their observations. The fifth characteristic is research involves gathering new data from primary or first-hand sources or using existing data for a new purpose. Primary data is preferred as compared to the secondary data, and secondary data is used to support the primary data. Next characteristic is research is characterized by carefully designed procedures that apply vigorous analysis. Next is research requires expertise. The researcher knows what is already known about the problem and how others have investigated it. A researcher searches the related literature carefully and is also thoroughly grounded in the terminology, concept, and technical skills which are necessary to understand and to analyze the data which is gathered. Research strives to be objective, and logical. It applies every possible test to validate the procedures employed and the data collected and conclusions reached. The researcher attempts to eliminate personal bias and emotions in his or her analysis. Research is characterized by patient and unhurried activities. It also involves the quest for answers to unsolved problems or questions. It pushes back the frontiers of ignorance and to achieve its goals, and originality is the quality of a good research project. The next one is research is characterized by patient and unhurried activity. Research is carefully recorded and reported. Each important term is defined, limiting factors are recognized, procedures are described in detail, references are carefully documented, results are objectively recorded, and conclusions are presented with scholarly caution and restraint. And last one is that research sometimes requires courage. The history of science reveals that many important discoveries were made in spite of the opposition of political and religious authorities. Therefore, if the research done by the researcher is a little bit controversial, then he has to have the courage to stand by the conclusions of his research or the discoveries made by the research. Now, the conclusion of the seminar presentation is that research always starts from a question or a problem. It is considered formal, systematic, and intensive process of carrying on a scientific method of analysis. Research is solution based. It aims to formulate principles, theories, and developing generalizations. It is most precise form of a process. Primary data is preferred as compared to the secondary data. Research applies vigorous analysis. It sometimes requires expertise and courage. Research is biasless and done with patience and scholarly caution. Here is the reference which I have used for making my presentations. And a big thank you for listening to me patiently. Thank you.